Man, welcome to another episode of Modern Black Man Podcast. Doing something a little different today. I just want to have a conversation about some things that I done got. The show's been reinventing itself as life has evolved. And today, we got a little present. Strategy boards. Don't worry about that. This is the one. The infamous TikTok item. This is the lavalier everybody says is a game changer. It's cool. I got two. Points to see how quickly we can come out of the box. Yeah. I just realized it probably doesn't have to do much. We're gonna see. That was the longest audio test ever, right? Let's see if I'm actually live. All right. Hopefully, some music, some audio. Okay. Hopefully, some music, some audio. I don't know what that means, but there we go. Yeah. All right. Side by side comparison. Some music, some side by side comparison. Some music, some This is this is better than the original audio. So we're just gonna keep it going. Hopefully this has the noise canceling elements and it does what it needs to do. You tell me if this mic's worth it because you're hearing it first. This week has been a really fun one, a really interesting one. All my teams except for Colorado are doing their thing. The Cowboys, they met their demise. They dropped one. They lost a game. I want to get Doug on here so we can talk about what they're going to do to bounce back. It's a long season. This is the first loss. So they have the same record as the cream of their division, as the cream of the top division of football as well. Because the AFC North has three teams that are 2-1. One team that hasn't won a game. And the team that hasn't won a game is the team that was in the Super Bowl just a couple years ago. The team that was threatening the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs, but they seem to be struggling and unable to put together a solid product this season. It may be because they paid their quarterback, but they didn't give Joe Mixon any extra money. They paid their quarterback, but they didn't really strengthen their receiving core. They paid their quarterback, but their defense didn't improve. Because of these things, they're going to face an entire season of an uphill battle in the AFC North, trying to reestablish themselves as competitors, establish themselves as dominant in this division, and the modernblackman.com is going to document it all. The AFC North is the key to this year's Super Bowl. We'll prove it one way or another, whether it is the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cleveland Browns, or our struggling Ravens, who are 2-1, who just dropped a game yesterday. They will be the gateway to the Super Bowl. Kenny Pickett, finally, for the first time in his career, has more touchdowns than interceptions. He's also, early in the season, a winner. At 2-1, Kenny is going to lead the Pittsburgh Steelers to victory next week against the Houston Texans. Well, I'm talking about it, so I might as well put a little money out there. We don't have to talk about the dollars and the cents, but I'll tell you, I ain't gonna holler unless it makes sense. And what I'm trying to tell you is that Kenny Pickett could throw for his first 3-touchdown, 4-touchdown game with a victory. It's very exciting because the landscape in the NFL is changing. The teams that were great just a year ago are fighting like the teams that weren't. The teams, the squads, the quarterbacks that were irrelevant just a year ago are leading this league. This season, is unlike any other NFL season that we've seen before because the caliber of defense across the board has been raised. The level of offense has also been raised. The worst quarterback in the league this year is better than the worst quarterback over the last decade. All I'm saying is that parity has taken hold of the NFL, and anybody that's making a living on these games needs to plan accordingly. Check out our draft picks, follow us on Twitter, and I can guarantee that I'll give you some winners. Follow my FanDuel link and get some free money this week. I'll get Doug up here and we'll talk about the Cowboys. We'll get some solutions and we'll turn this thing around. I just wanted to record something with my new mic and hopefully someone can tell me if this is something I need to keep. Peace.